Hello guys, welcome back with me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. United States House passes election bill support by January 6, but fates unclear. Washington returns. The United States House of Representatives passed a bill to overhaul Congress certification process for presidential election on Wednesday, a crucial step as Democrats hope to prevent the kind of chaos from January 6, 2021 when voters tried to subvert Joe Biden's victory. The bill passed the House in the votes of 229 until 203, with most Republicans in opposition. It will need to resolve differences with a similar Senate bill before it can head to Biden to sign. The Biden administration said in a statement it supported the bill. In the current process, which is laid out in the 18 and 87 Electoral Counts Act, come under scrutiny after hundreds of supporters of Republican then President Donald Trump stormed the Capitol in the deadly attempt to stop the certification of Democrat Biden as the new president. The violence occurred after Trump falsely claimed and continues to allege that he lost the election due to rampant fraud. In addition, 139 House Republicans and 8 Senate Republicans voted to challenge the result in some key states. What we are trying to do is take, shall we say, an antique kind of instrument, the Electoral College, and bring it up to date so it works for us in America in the 21st century, said Democratic Representative Jamie Raskin on the floor ahead of an earlier vote. Lawmakers in both parties acknowledge the Vogel law needs to be updated, but the House version faced strong opposition from House Republicans who argued this bill goes too far. House Democrats are desperately trying to score cheap points on a bill that does nothing to improve the electoral count and does everything to take away constitutional and state sovereignty over elections, said the Representative Chancellor on the floor. The Senate is considering its own legislation to reform the Electoral Count Act, with the panel set to debate and possibly modify its version on Tuesday. That measure has 10 Republican co-sponsors and 10 Democratic co-sponsors, which suggests it will have enough support to pass in that chamber. While the two bills are similar, they differ in certain areas. For instance, the Senate bill would require a fifth of the House and Senate of the object to states' electors instead of one lawmaker in both chambers. The House bill, on the other hand, require a third of each chamber to issue an objection. Florida's DeSantis traversed the United States as 20 and 24 White House talk advances. Oanda returns days after sending 2 plenary slots of migrants. The Governor Ron DeSantis flew 1,000 miles, 1,006 kilometers across the country to speak to voters in Kansas hotel ballroom. Ostensibly made the trip to stamp for a fellow Republican, but introduced as America's governor. DeSantis' one-hour speech sounded like a presidential-style campaign address heavy on his Florida track record. The audience of hundreds reared with approval, especially when he referenced the Martha's Vineyard flights of migrants he choreographed last week to protest the immigration policies of President Joe Biden's administration. He is not backing down, and that's one of the things I appreciate about him, said Billsburn, 60 of Oanda. DeSantis' stop in America's heartland was part of a series of events that have taken him to such states as Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin as he builds a national profile and donor base. His actions have led to speculation that should be win a second term and governor in November, he will quickly pivot to a 20 and 24 bid for the Republican presidential nomination. I think that's all from me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.